I'd love to know just your leadership and business perspective from being an introvert in the rural community and then going out and starting your own business. And I think that was back in 2016.
Yeah. So for me, I think that it's beautiful that I get to live in the country where I'm away from, as an introvert, it's like, working in corporate, your bucket is filled in the morning, but then with like giving out all of the energy, it like lowers it down. So to be able to retreat into like a rural environment in the country where you're surrounded by trees, is very like filling up the bucket again in order to then go back out for the day. And so I feel like that's where I live has really helped in terms of like my personality and just how I like receive and energy and give energy. And in terms of working in corporate, it's really interesting for me because it wasn't until towards the end of my time in corporate that I started to really identify as someone who was introverted. I always thought that maybe I was an extrovert, but I think that it was because there's an expectation if you're in the corporate environment, if you're in a leadership position, if you're a management and like advocacy and everything, I feel like there's this energy that you push off that you're like an extrovert. So I do think that some of that is that I'm an introvert, but behaved sometimes like an extrovert in order to like do the job, create the results and all of that, which was always such an interesting give and take, if you will.